Alright, so we're back with 6th edition game. This will be the first one we put on the channel here. I'm doing an allied army of Blood Angels with a little contingent of Imperial Guard. I threw the Imperial Guard in so I could take a Vendetta so that way I can have some anti-air. But anyway, I got three Predators, a Land Raider with Assault Squad, another Assault Squad with Mephiston, a Leman Russ. All the Predators are Autocan Lascan Predators, and I am playing the Razor Spam Wolves. We got Long Feng's Missiles, 4 Razorback Spinlink Las, a Las Cannon Long Feng Squad in the window, and then another Long Feng Squad with missiles over there. So that's what we're playing against. They have turn 1. We did not get Night Fight turn 1, so we'll be back and see how much damage they do to my lines. Alright, so back after turn 1, I realized I forgot to mention the mission. We're playing the Big Guns Never Tire mission with 5 objectives. These little spotlights here are the objectives. One in that building over there. So heavy supports are scoring. So all 3 of his Long Feng squads are still scoring, and all 3 of my Predators and also my Leman Russ are scoring. In turn 1, what happened is he took a whole point off this and immobilized it. He took a whole point off my Land Raider, and then he took 2 whole points off this Chimera and immobilized it. So that was all the damage turn 1. It actually went very well for me, considering all the big guns on this side of the board. We'll be back with my turn 1, see what happens. Alright, the back Blood Angel turn 1, or Blood Angel and IG turn 1, I guess. And I was just as bad with all of my heavy guns as he was. I did 2 whole points to the front left one, I did 1 whole point to the back left one, I did another 1 whole point to the back right one. The left one is immobilized, and that was it. I shot some other stuff and made his saves, so I couldn't kill anything. This whole block right here moved up and ran, went flat out. So that's where we're at, and we're back to Space Wolf turn 2. Alright, so the end of Space Marine turn 2, and a lot actually happened this turn. As you can see, there's no Land Raider there. He fired into the Land Raider. Oh, we got this unit out here. Shot it with a Melta and a Common Melta and exploded the Land Raider. And then used this unit of Long Fangs right there and fired frag missiles in and did 33 hits and caused 19 wounds. And I failed like the entire first half of the unit. But I put my Priest and everybody in the back, so all my characters are still alive. But yeah, they get pretty much decimated. And then also he blew up my Chimera and killed half of the Guardsmen. But nobody pinned and nobody fell back, so that's good. And then he had a squad of Wolf Scouts in reserve, and he rolled a 2 for them, so they came on way over here in the corner. So they're pretty much out of it, but they'll be huffing it trying to get to these Guardsmen. So that's where we're at now. We're going to go into my turn 2 and see what happens. Alright, so the end of Blood Angels turn 2. My Vendetta still did not come on. We did more damage this time than the first turn, so it was a lot better than that. We wrecked the left-hand one. Assaulted with Mephiston, the epic Mephiston of 250 points, did nothing. Missed with 3 attacks, or no, missed with 4 attacks, hit with 2, and then rolled 2 ones to wound, which I'm actually really happy about because there's a building full of Long Feng's Las cannons right there. So that's actually way better for me, but it was really funny that he did not kill a single Marine in the assault. He took 2 wounds back, then of course made both of his 2 up armor saves. Charged in and killed the right-hand Razorback, the squad bailout, and then pinned, so that's kind of good. And then these guys assaulted in over here and won combat against the Long Fangs, killing most of the missile launchers off. And then also all my heavy weapon shooting stripped both of the rear Razorbacks down to 1 whole point each. So that's where we're at right now. This little silver guy on this little tiny base is actually an old school Terminator that's a lone wolf for this game. So he's playing against Assault Mephiston 2-up save, and Mephiston's force weapon is only at AP3, so that's really going to suck. But anyway, we'll be back and Space Wolves turn 3. Alright, so here we are at the end of Space Wolves turn 3. He challenged with his Wolf Guard over there in Terminator armor with the power weapon. So my Power Fist Sergeant declined because I did not want to power weapon in the face. Of course, then he beat me in combat. I broke because he's in Terminator armor, so he can't catch me, and fell back to here, which is actually okay with me because then I can jump move over there next turn and assault some of those things and hopefully beat him up. Mephiston did get assaulted by the Lone Wolf. Of course, he was a Chain Fist and a Storm Shield and beat Mephiston in the face, so he's down to 1 wound, but I did manage 1 wound on the Lone Wolf. And then this Predator in the back here got stunned, and I lost a single Guardsman up in the front of my veteran squad. So that's where we're at. The Leman Russ took a ton of fire and just bounced it all off armor 14. So we're back with Blood Angels turn 3, and hopefully I get my Vendetta in. Alright, so turn 3 didn't go so well for the Blood Angels. My squad fell back, rallied, joined the Librarian and Priest to them. They charged in. I did kill his Rune Priest that was in that squad and the last Long Feng, but he has a Terminator Wolf Guard attached to the squad, and I just can't kill him. He just won't die. But anyway, I did wreck all the Razorbacks and explode them, so they're all finally dead. The squads are on foot. Mephiston did not die. He saved, or didn't save. He missed with all of his attacks from his Lone Wolf. So Mephiston's still alive with 1 wound left. And the Vendetta came on and fired into Long Fangs. Did nothing, but hopefully it's going to draw their fire away from my other tanks for at least a turn. And then my Demo Vets moved down through their demolition charge and scattered off. I killed one guy with the melting gun. So they're about to get mugged by Space Wolf scouts. But we're back with Space Wolves turn 4 and see if we can still hold out against this. Alright, so the end of Blood Angel turn 4, and it was a bloody turn. I lost all of my guys, other than my priest, my librarian, everybody except for a Power Fist Sergeant. He's probably going to get Gib next turn by a guy with a power weapon or something in a challenge. But anyway, so that guy's over there all by himself. Mephiston pulled off the incredible though and killed a lone wolf with his Feel No Pain and his 2-up armor save, even though I only have an AP3 weapon now. It was awesome. So I'm stuck in there with 3 Grey Hunters who have no power weapons, so hopefully I'll be able to kill them off. And let's see what else happened. Oh, I lost a Predator down here, and that was about it. So we'll be back. I took a whole bunch of fire from las cannons that did nothing to my Leman Russ, and then all these missiles tried to shoot at my Vendetta, and not a single one hit because I need 6s. So that's where we're at. We're back with Blood Angel turn 4 and see what happens. Alright, so the end of Blood Angel's turn 4, it was a good turn for us. Mephiston killed 2 guys there and did not, and caught that last guy in combat, so we stood there, which is fantastic because I'm going to take a whole bunch of las cannons to the face if I'd broken free from that. So hopefully on turn 5 I can run over there and contest that objective and assault those guys with Mephiston. Down here I killed most of his wolf scouts, and this here is a wolf priest with them who has a Saga the Hunter, so he's outflanked with them. But I killed all the guys in the front, including the melty guns. That was good. And I did lose that one combat over there, so my sergeant got beat down by a power weapon. That's where we're at. The Vendetta flew all the way up, and we're back with turn 5. Alright, so the end of Space Wolves turn 5, and those las cannons finally punched the Leman Russ. It got 2 penetrating hits, made it so it can't shoot, and also blew off the hole-mounted weapon. So it's still sitting there because it's randomized now for weapon destroyer, if you're wondering why that happened. So the hole-mounted weapon got blown off, and it's down to 1 hull point. And other than that, he immobilized my Vendetta, being as it's flying. It's got a vector locked or whatever they call it, so it's stuck flying 18 inches a turn. And that's where we're at. Alright, so the end of Blood Angels turn 5. Mephiston made it into the Lascan Longfangs and then flubbed again. That seems to be his theme for the game, other than fighting that one lone wolf. Only killed 2 Longfangs. The Vendetta turned and moved this way, shot into this front squad, actually killing 2 of the guys, knocked down to 1. My Predator, being as it's a scoring unit in this game, tried to take that objective and immobilize itself on terrain, because it is like a boss. But my Leman Russ did a lot better and actually moved into that one there. And then back here I fired into these Wolf Scouts and was way less effective this time. I only killed 1 with my squad here and this Predator. So that's where we're at. So we're going to roll a dice, see if the game ends. Here we go. That's a 1, it's over. So we'll calculate it up and I'll be back. Alright, so that's the end of the game, and we calculated it up and it's actually a draw. He is too far away from that objective there to claim it. And then he is holding the one here in the bushes, and I have this with my Leman Russ because the special rules let vehicles score. So I hold that one, and then he has Line Breaker, and so do I. So it is a draw. I got a point for killing his guys over there, and he got a point for some other things, but in the end we calculated it all up, and it is a straight even draw. I don't know if they give rules for a tiebreaker, but I don't even care. We're just going to call it a draw and have fun with it. So that's the first battle report for 6th edition. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be back with another one later.